Hey, what's up, everyone? I just wanted to give a sort of vlog. I didn't really have anything in mind, but I do need to swap out the battery for this Macbook Pro that I have. It's a 2010 model. I like this computer because you can swap out all of the parts from it. So you could do like the memory, you could do the hard drive, and you could do the battery. That's why I hang on to it. And another reason why I hang on to it is literally this is the only CD-ROM drive that I have, CD reader that I have in the house. So when I was looking for files from when I did the Metal Gear gig, I found it on an old hard drive, and I had to use this computer to sort of read the external hard drive because this is the only one that would read it. So I realized how valuable this computer was, because I have a lot of other data on disks that I need to make sure that I preserve. Yeah. So this is kind of my first vlog since my other update like a couple weeks ago. I had intended to do this like every day, but it just didn't work out like that. I just don't have that many things to say, but I don't know, maybe I should learn to just do these things to say what's up. Things are still a little bit tough as far as like finances it goes, but they're going to be better. After this month, things should be much better. If I could just make it through this month. Sylvester is going to be not in his super expensive preschool anymore, and we'll have more money to pay bills and credit card. I'm looking for a place to put screws, these tiny little screws, like a cup or something. I don't want to get up either. And I promise I'm going to do some more videos as far as like, I'll do more covers and do all that stuff. I'm working on a sequel. I told the stream, but I didn't tell everyone. So I'm working on a cover of The Only Thing I Know for Real, like a real original cover. We'll remake the music. And I'm even adding a second verse. I already wrote the lyrics to it. I'm excited because I think the lyrics are really good. And I think they fit because Sam is a character that is fighting for not only his life, but he's fighting for his ideals. And I think he feels really bad that he kind of bent the knee to World Marshal and Senator Armstrong. And so I think his fight with Raiden is sort of not only to see who's the better sword fighter, but to just show that he's gonna not bend the knee again, and just stand up for what he believes in, or lack thereof. I still can't find it. Oh, this should work. These screws in this MacBook are so tiny that it's ridiculous. And if you drop one, you're done. Like, you're absolutely done for. Alright, this'll do. This is a gross, like, really dusty iPhone external charger or whatever. So we were given these 3 drivers to use. So it looks like it's the regular old Phillips here, so I'm going to use them. This is the second time that these batteries have bloated up, so I definitely know that this can be done. I've done it before without any problem. I feel like I'm Louis Rossman right now. I'm going to start complaining about New York City rents. That guy's funny. I know nothing about electronics and all that and fixing them, but I still find his videos very fascinating, or at least I used to. I don't watch them anymore just because I watch other things. I think I've watched all his videos, and I got a lot of entertainment from him. Maybe I should watch them again. This laptop is so old. I used to actually record songs on this. I used to mix songs on it. I used to do everything. I wrote a lot of songs on this laptop, and then one day it just became too much for it. I have to remember. Okay, so it's long. I need to remember, like, how am I going to remind myself this? Oh yeah, Lewis used to always get mad at people who used to long screw. I'm going to draw a diagram. I'm going to go long, short. Okay. We'll just keep on moving. Yeah, he used to like yell at computers that people used to bring in. He'd be like, you long screwed it. I just bought a telescopic arm so I can record easier. Sometimes, like, I have video ideas. Oh, a little nub fell off. Okay, sometimes I have video ideas. What are the little nubs here? Fell off, that sucks. So sometimes I have video ideas, right? And I'll be all gung-ho about it. And then my camera setup is so unideal. It's so, like, tough to set up the camera. By the time I get to it, I'm just like, I'm not into it anymore. I'm done. I'm trying to make like these videos better and better, like the audio not suck so much, and then sometimes it's not loud enough. Sometimes the picture makes it look like I have an atomic blast behind me, and in about an hour it will be an atomic blast because the sun hits that window. But yeah, sometimes like I just don't have. By the time I set up the shot and everything, I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. Not into it anymore. So I bought one of those telescopic arms that connects to the desk, and then, oh, I already took that one out. Connects to the desk so I can just pop in the iPhone or whatever cam I'm using and sort of just go to town. Start recording right away. All right, I have to remember, okay. I haven't done this in a while, so I want to make sure I'm not like ripping anything off. Okay, I'm very pleasantly surprised that it's not like a dust factory inside of here. So this battery is all bloated. I know that because I can no longer press the mouse pad. It no longer functions, and that's what happened last time. And this is the, man, these little tips are hard to see. Okay, that's definitely not that, and it's definitely not that. Okay, it's this. I gotta be real careful doing this. Oh. Is that not the screw? Oh, it's the it's okay. Got it. Man, the little screws they use are just so crazy. I'm gonna keep them on the other side of my little tray there. I hope that I wanted to do this early because the first time I did this, I let it go until like the mouse pads were lifting up. And I just thought, oh man, how much longer? What if I left it going? Oh shit. Whew. I thought I'd lost the screw. I was like, man, if I left it going any longer, would that thing like straight up explode? Okay. Oh yeah, it's all puffy. It's crazy how that works. Did the camera just move with me? No, I must be imagining that. I gotta see if what plugs into what. Oh, okay. That plugs into the board. There's like a little ribbon that I don't know if the ribbon comes from the board or comes from this, and it comes from this. So we're gonna just lift it on up gently. There we go. Yeah, this thing right here, it's all bloated. I guess that's what I get for buying the cheapest one. And this one's all nice and flat. So that's good. We take that off. I'm assuming that's supposed to not be on there. Oh, and this. People get so annoyed with me, like in my personal life, like I'll leave on that protective, like that, you know, that protective film if it's something that I can actually leave on, because I don't know, I'll leave it on. I'm one of those people, but I'm not one of those terrible people that leave the lid, like the little foil pieces on sour cream. I'm not one of those. I'm not a monster. You know what I'm talking about, where it's like you rip the sour cream little label off and it doesn't fully come out. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I could do that. I thought I got myself in trouble by putting the ribbon in first, but it seems to be okay. All right, now reassembly time. That was it. That was pretty painless. The small dark screw goes to this one. I wanted to do this while the boys were out because, oh man, if I tried to do this when they were home, they love being handy. They love helping, but I would lose my mind. Someone would die. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually do that to my kids. I was watching on YouTube. I don't know why it came in my feed, but I saw there's like the true crime ones where they're doing interrogations and stuff, and they had the Chris Watts one where he, like, I don't know if you know that one, but like that's the one where he just completely wiped out his family. He like killed the mom and then he killed the kids. Wait, am I long screwing this bad boy? This was the long one. It was like the worst thing I ever heard. Worst thing. I don't know how anyone could do that to their family. So terrible. This screw doesn't want to go in, but that's where the long screw came from. But he was saying, like, he was just so into his new chick that he didn't care. I'm just like, bro, how could you do that? Like, how could you do that to your kids? Like, just, if you don't want to be a dad anymore, just go get a divorce. You don't have to, like, strangle your kids. So bad. I guess it shows that, like, I don't know. It shows that, man, people just do shitty stuff when they're not thinking right. Because now that he's sitting there in jail with a little bit of clarity, he seems like he's, you know, talks not so crazy. Anyway, I don't want to keep talking about that. It's dumb. They gave me 3 screwdrivers. I do not know why they gave me this third one. But anyway, time to put it back together. And oh, I do not. Oh. I need my little diagram. So my diagram is Small, long, like it's SLL, so small, long, long. Small, long, long, long. So the long screw goes here. And I hope that I get a few more years out of this battery. If this happens again real soon, then I'm just going to cough up for the actual very expensive battery. I could have swore I only replaced this one like 2 years ago. Oh, so speaking of starting up videos and then just stopping. So I'm trying to do vocal tutorials to teach you how to sing, teach people how to sing. I'm not getting tons of requests, but I am getting enough to where I'm like, okay, people want it. I'll get people like, yeah, just do singing tutorials or do screaming tutorials. To be honest, I'm not the best teacher, so, and I certainly don't want to do a tutorial of me doing a video tutorial of singing while I'm reading off of a script, because I also don't read off a script real well. I do better just like kind of talking. But when I talk, I'm not always I don't like always have a very straight train of thought. So sometimes I'll just like say things that are not on my mind, or I'll just say nonsense. I just got to get better at doing videos. But I do have some knowledge to share. But it's not like I have like this secret knowledge that only I know. There's a lot of videos out there that of people who are much better singers than I, even though some people would disagree, that have put up really good videos about singing and screaming, and many of them I probably have watched. But there's one thing that I have, is that I think I still remember what it's like to be to be a bad singer, because I'm not a naturally gifted singer. I'm just one of those people that kind of just sticks with things once they kind of do it. And I got into singing just to get chicks, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. I did it as a young man just because I was like, oh yeah, that's where the sex and the drugs and the rock and roll are. So I'm gonna do that. I wasn't even naturally gifted at it. I was downright terrible, and I just kept doing it. And that's what's sorry. I should have like picked something at an early age that, I don't know. I think when you have a kid, and I'm going to try to do this with Max and Sylvester, when you have a kid, you got to just let them do a whole bunch of stuff and wait till like they strike gold. Wait till they're like, you're like, whoa, okay, you're absolutely Rain Man at that task. And then be like, hey, do you like doing that? And see if they like doing it. Because when you find something that they're amazing at, it should be easy. And nice, it clicks again. Let's see if this battery is like even charged up. Nope. Let's see if it actually charges. If it actually starts to charge, then this mission is a success. Anyway, yeah, guys, so for anyone that like wants to have inspiration or something, I'm not a naturally gifted singer. I just have been singing for such a long time now at a professional level. I like faked it until I made it. So I don't recommend it, but you can get good. It just takes a long time, and you'll never be as good as a naturally gifted singer, unfortunately. Naturally gifted naturally gifted at anything is going to be better than you putting in the prerequisite 10,000 hours to be very proficient at something. I don't even know where any of this was going, but I finished the job. The light's up green. I'm very happy about it. I'll check you guys later.